Ladies and gentlemen, start your GPTs. OpenAI announced earlier today that their long-awaited, much-anticipated GPT Store will be released next week. Now, OpenAI in the email didn't really get into a whole lot, but it did provide us with some usage policy, GPT guidelines, some instructions on how to get GPT Store ready as far as your GPT goes and publishing your GPT. But let's dive into these brand guidelines. So looking at their brand guidelines, among their naming conventions, they say avoid having the words GPT or the letters GPT in the title. It is not prohibited, but as you can see, it is discouraged. Another thing to keep an eye out is you may not use another organization's trademark or name or logo unless you're authorized. Additionally, names referencing public figures, profanity, and harmful topics are also prohibited. And if we go down a little further, it also talks about content attribution. They basically want you to write, if you want to put this in there, again, it's not required to have any attribution. Speaking of the New York Times lawsuit, but they're not requiring you in your GPT to have any attribution. But if you did want to do it, you should say written with ChatGPT, caption written with, not written by, but so that's how they want you to use some of the naming and content branding for your GPTs. But all that being said, there are still many question marks. OpenAI gave us no information on monetization. How will these GPTs make money? And what about the question of discoverability? That is the app rankings, which is such an issue on Apple and Play stores. How is the GPT Store going to handle that? How are people going to be able to find my app, your app, or the app they're looking for? And speaking of those other stores, there's a serious barrier to entry to get your app into the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You have some coding knowledge, some hardware knowledge to a degree, but for the GPT Store, you just need a GPT Plus account and $20 a month, and ChatGPT can basically take care of your GPT on its own. So for just $20 a month, you can create a GPT, and I've done a few videos on that in the past. They're super easy to do, way easier to build than for the Apple or Play Store. I mean, it's not even comparable. But getting back to your GPT Plus account, what kind of access will people without GPT Plus accounts have to the GPT Store or your apps? How will that interaction happen? Another issue is the prompt plagiarism and duplication problem. This has been a big issue to date with GPTs, as it's real easy to get any GPT to just give up the goose, give up its prompt instructions, and allowing the GPT to be easily copied. So that's going to be a serious issue that OpenAI is going to have to address, and I'm sure they've addressed it in some way. I'm going to guess, otherwise it's going to be a big problem next week. And in saying that, I'm sure there's a lot of other issues I've left out, and I'm sure there's a lot more issues to come, as this is just a brand new learning process for everyone. That's all I have today on the GPT Store, but thanks for watching. Please give a thumbs up if you liked the video, and stay tuned and subscribe for more AI content. And again, if you want to learn more about how to build your own GPT, check out some of my other videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.